All right, we're live. Yeah. We can actually say this because it is named after a month. Let's call this M365 May the 2nd. I know we're going to be skipping a few days as we go through the calendar, like tomorrow it'll be Sunday, May the 3rd in New Zealand and Australia. We're not having sessions then, but today we do. Right, so M365 May the 2nd. Some of the things that we're going to be covering off today, some sessions. First of all though, registration is still open. I believe it's going to be open for the whole month, I think. So it'll just, join in, register. It means that you can get into the LinkedIn group. You can get a bit more notifications around what's happening with the event itself. It's the grand total of $0 like a lot of these online events, but my goodness, people are still registering. They're having a great time attending these sessions at a pace that actually, it's a bit digestible rather than trying to cram in different streams and tracks and cram it into 2 or 3 days. So yeah, do register. Thank you to all of the sponsors that are doing stuff, making it all possible, even giving prizes and things to make that possible. So awesome. What's on today? Well, the cool thing about this website, m365may.com, is that you can go there. It's going to show the current day. So you don't have to fiddle around with little drop-down boxes and say, what are we trying to choose to attend again today? It's very simple. Go to that page and you'll see today's the day for Mark O'Shea. I think I meant that rhyme. Thanks, Mark. That's the first session up in under 10 minutes. In fact, under 5 minutes. Looks like you can join now. So it's available to connect into. Let me just go through this and show you again. I'm attending a lot more of these sessions via the web browser. So what will happen here? There we go. I'm choosing not to attend in the Teams application because throughout the business day or, when I'm working in Teams to do other things, I can just throw on a session. So I click cancel and I watch on the web instead. Some of the sessions are live events. Some of them are meetings, depending on the content that is being presented. So there we go. That's loading up and it's not going to be quite long. It hasn't quite started. So there you go, you can join in and see Mark's thing. Around Q&A, just drop in and ask your question. Producers will make that question live so that the presenter can answer them, and perhaps they'll even try to answer them themselves, some of them. A common question has been asked, are these sessions being recorded? Yes, they are by default, and there's a keen team that's going to be downloading these sessions, topping and tailing them, dropping in a thumbnail and uploading them to Regarding 365 YouTube channel. So go to youtube.com/Regarding 365. Let's just get back to the sessions that are available today. There we go. Just go back a step or two. So pretty simple to join these sessions. So Mark O'Shea. Mark's going to be covering off Windows Autopilot. And it's a 45-minute session. I know Mark can cover a lot more off because he's a pretty smart chap in this area, in most areas actually, Mark. We've got Rabia Williams, who's managed Office 365 with an OS agnostic 365 CLI. Sounds like there's a bit of development language in there. PNP tool as well. Robert Crane getting into deeper analytics with Microsoft 365 and the administration space. So he'll definitely step through that and be quite thorough. Darren Lachina, implementing Microsoft 365 for business and small to medium business. There's a lot of stuff that's talked about in the enterprise space, but one that can be neglected is small to medium business and the plans that are available there. Very rich plans, really, considering the capability within the offerings that's within Microsoft 365. So tune in to see that. Remember, all you have to do ahead of time is go through, add to calendar. I showed the example yesterday on the live stream that you can import that into your to Outlook, for example. It is bringing it through into local time, so just to clarify, it will come up in your local time. No need to change when that will occur. And then you can click through to the link. JAG's covering off Net Promoter Score using Microsoft Forms. So that's a good thorough standard for getting statistics together. Notifications. This is a key one that I want to watch. Absolutely swamped by notifications across all sorts of platforms. One of the key things that people forget to do is cover off notifications and how to set them within Microsoft Teams. So go and see D. Eldridge's session. We've got Chris Gex and harnessing the power of system reviews and updates. So take a look at that too. What's that one about? Yeah, last system review. Frequently overlooked, fast-paced world, in-depth discussion on what you should be looking for. Cool. Yeah, rather than it being like a half-yearly thing. Emil Khan, consistently good web design and social media content. So that's more of a generalist kind of topic, not necessarily specific to Microsoft 365. Remember that this event is Microsoft 365 May, but it also is covering some human topics as well and some other things of interest around the industry. And then the team, the core team that have put things together, you've got Lorian Strant, Rebecca Jackson, and Megan Strant will join me. I get to host and ask them some questions about their weekly wrap-up and what they've found interesting and some of the things that they've learned with running a massive event like this. So do tune in to M365 May, hashtag M365 May, of course. And the Twitter handle M365May, and it's m365may.com to get to those sessions. And we've got one starting now with Mark. See you soon.